The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. White, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now Brown, after the missed three from Trae Young. Here's Queta. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Young. Shoots over White. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
White drives in. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And it's White missing. Young outside. Pass to Coulibaly. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-handed.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. White. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Young, no good. On the wing, Brown. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Wizards trail by 6. Here's Coulibaly. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. It's White on the wing. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Will it go? Young. Misses the baby hook.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Boston.
And the dunk by Brown.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's White. Following the basket by Trae Young. Walt hangs home the trifecta.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
Austin with the ball. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's Queta. Fires from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
A nice shot by Brown.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Coulibaly, no good. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics.
Washington, 18.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Here's Simons following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Minot. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Simons. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Simons has got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Gonzalez. The kick out to Simons. And he's good on the three ball. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Pritchard. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
It's Young on the wing. Puts up a three. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Pritchard from outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Wizards trail by 12. Kicks it down to Middleton. From the arc. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Pritchard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything. And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Young outside. To the wing right side. Coulibaly with it. And the shot goes in. Coulibaly's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Here he goes. The kick out to Simons. Wide open. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Simons has got 10 points in the quarter.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Young drives in. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
There's the pick. Outside, Simons. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's White. He's got 6.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's Cooper missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
They set the pick. Hauser. They get it back. Here's Garza. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Brown right side. 2 on the clock. It's deflected. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 10. Over White. Rebound Boston. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Queta's got 7.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And a deep three from Young. The rebound by Queta.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's White. Laid in with a nice 10 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The shot's good.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
They set the screen. Pass to Walsh. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's denied.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Young for 3. Some time in 15 attempts this game.
Oh, look out! Look out! That's how you finish. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
From the stripe, here's Queta. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Alex Sarr.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Hauser. Back to White. Launches a 3. Gets it alive. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 13.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Got to put a body on Brown or this will happen.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Here's Hauser. Here's Walsh. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for him.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And even 3-on-3 break. Brown wide open, he fires. The 3-pointer no good. Young for 3. buries it from three-point range. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
And it's good, 2 points. Wizards trailed by 15. It's Young on the wing. 23 points in the game. Pass to Coulibaly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Queta. Inside. Walsh can't get it to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young outside. Got a hand on it. Knocks it loose. The three. George. And George able to finish.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Washington, 28.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 13. And Simons, here we go. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Johnson from outside. And staying with the play, Middleton.
How about the save there by Middleton? Outsmarting the defense and able to get that second chance look.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And good that time. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. They recover it. And finished off by Bagley. Here's Pritchard. It's not going to go for him. Wizards trailed by 14. The three from Johnson. They get it again. Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Bagley. Pritchard rips down the rebound. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Brown. Driving in. Oh, what a finish.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
With every long three that Johnson makes, the league has put on notice this rookie can shoot it.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Here's Boucher. From about 19. There's the jumper. Nice one. Got a piece of it. Johnson goes in. And there's the dunk.
Look at Johnson moving downhill. A change of pace from a guy who favors finding the jumper.
And that one is good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Down by 15. Johnson going inside.
And this is how lethal Johnson can be on the attack. When he gets a lane, this young man's locked in on the rim.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Washington making a change here.
At the line.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Again, the Celtics good for two.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Pritchard. The shot stood. Brown making the play.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. The putback, and that one drops.
And folks, he did
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Jaden McDaniels.
Hits it from three-point range. McDaniels got the game going with his first points of the game for the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. A shot. Goes in. First shot, first basket. The Lakers on offense. It's a three-point game. And that one drops for him.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
And here is McDaniel. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's James. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
If you... How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now James, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. And LeBron James good for three.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Randle, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
What burst from Julius Randle gets him into shooting position, and the defense essentially runs out of options. They've got to foul him.
All free throws good from Randle.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Doncic left side. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Edwards. And it's Luka with the rebound. Pass to James.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Connect. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
James, good. He has 7.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
Edwards looking it over. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pushing it up. Connect with it. From the arc. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Connect. Doncic outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
McDaniels on the wing. Minnesota again turning it over.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on court.
Bobs up the alley-oop pass. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Miller, no up. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Reed. Stolen by Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Doncic. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And back with the start.
The Timberwolves. 12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Releases. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the left wing. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Ingles with the extra effort.
See, I think you want more of this from Joe Ingles. He has the size and length to keep plays alive.
Doncic. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Reed. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 5. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart. Almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. And stolen by James. Pass to connect. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Over in the corner, Doncic. A 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley with it. Connect picks him up. Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Over to the left wing. Here's Juzang. Lays it up and banks it in.
Works that one inside nicely.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. James in the post. From down in the low post, it goes. James has got 9.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's James. Nice defense from McDaniel. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
It's connect on the wing. Back to Smith. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Hayes. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hayes has got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by McDaniel. 8 points for him.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And connects, slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
Luka Doncic.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Ayton in the corner. Offline with his three. Timberwolves trail by 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The 3 for Doncic. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
27.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. From deep three-point land, that doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Timmy, and the 3 ball is good. Timmy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he...
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute play.
A nice job by DeAndre Ayton. Put it on the deck and finish with authority.
Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And Edwards launches it from deep. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 11 points.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And Ayton throws it down.
Big man puts it on the deck, gets to the cup. Nice.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And that one's good. Doncic. 10 points for him.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Edwards.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. James. And the dunk by James.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Here's Connect. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the deep.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Back to Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Here's LeBron. Reed with the rebound. Here's Ingles. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
From deep, James. Reed with the rebound. Over in the corner, Conley. It's a hand on it. And it's Miller on the follow.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
Free throw good, James. And the Lakers making a change here.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And he makes that one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
The Timberwolves, 51.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the wide-open shot from Reed. Good on the triple.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota with the ball. The lead is 2. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to McDaniels. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Well, there, not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
And Hayes throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him. Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Now Randall. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rebound by Smart.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
And that one is good.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play.
It's Randall. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Stolen by McDaniels. Here's the break. Randle outside.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And he jams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
.127 left in the fourth. James outside. Shot clock at 5. James gets inside and finishes.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Edwards knocks down the 3.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
On the wing, Doncic. Got it to go off the glass.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Launches it, and it misses.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Doncic outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Shoots the 3. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close. They seem to... We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Cleveland, the home of the Cavaliers, on 2K Sports. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Brown. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Back to Pritchard. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Dives to the hoop. It's good.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. They set the screen. And they call an illegal screen. Here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
Here's Walsh. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle. And stolen by Simon. To the inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
Inside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Back to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Out to White. Jacks up a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Pass to Boucher. It's a 2 from Pritchard. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And then Wade slams it in. That was back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Simons. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Mitchell's shot is good.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Back to Pritchard. Left side Simons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.